some more stuff. So now I think it sounds okay. There might be a few more adjustments. Let's go through this one more time. Yeah, there are many ways to edit and adjust. This is definitely more advanced. I don't know how, I mean, I know music theory is important, but I also know the value of composition, and especially on YouTube. The reason why I'm doing it this way and I'm not playing people's music is because I really don't want to get flagged. It happened once before when I was doing like a Beethoven piece, and I'm like, nope, never again. We're going to keep this neutral, and as a composer and a musician myself, this is the way I'm going to go about doing it. So, yeah, that's how it goes. Some people don't mind to get flagged, but in my case, I do not want to get flagged. There is a section over there, though. Okay, so then we're going to... Melody would be played on the piano at first, but then this will be translated into vocal parts. I'm just taking that down. I don't think I need that right now. Let's start over again. The beginning should be silent. So the intro, right? And then that would be sung. And the day becomes while the sun begins to shine, and the day becomes clear. And then don't be long. The day will pass you part that I need to go back and do that. I played it over there. So there's that. Okay, so then day, 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 there's another part. Once I do that, day, day. So that gets interesting. Okay, so there's, let me see if I can add some, let's see if we can add some drums to this. I don't want to overdo it though. Sometimes you want to keep it as simple as you can possibly be. I don't know. Let's see the loops. No, we want drums, all drums. Nope. I mean, I guess I could create the beat. That's interesting, but let's see if it fits. I guess it does. That's a thought. So let's put the thought there. I don't know if we're going to use it yet, but let's assess it. Let's put it here just in case. So if you want to have a memory of something, always just add another layer, just in case you feel like using it. We can put it on silent in the meantime, put it on mute, but let's see. Let's keep going. I'm trying to find like a bit of an R&B feel, right? Or Asian pop. Not sure. Well, that's kind of interesting. I like it. It sounds like, I don't know what to think of this. I do like this. Oh, I like this. Okay, I'm going to add this in. Okay, I like that sound. That's pretty cool. So now we have two different variations of ideas. Let's keep adding. So what I usually do is in a situation like this, let's start with this one. You can take out or put in different parts. Let's start with this. So I'm going to just do it all the way to the track, the end of the track, and then I'll extract the things that don't necessarily work. But let's start with this. So you're going to add, there are shortcuts, but I don't usually use the shortcut. Copy, make sure it's on the right one so you don't copy on the wrong place, and paste, and paste, and paste. Always refine the pieces. Never, never stop refining. I mean, a song can take a while. Now, just reminding people, this composition has taken me from 2004 up to this point. It has never been completed. So it's been completed but not finalized. So this is my first time to basically focus on this and to walk people through how I go about producing. And I'll claim myself as a producer, yes, because a composer is indeed a producer, right? I have produced other people's music, and usually with their own variations of compositions, which is okay. I think people are allowed to choose how they want to compose their own songs, so I've used according to other people's pieces, their songs and parts. And I'm going to go back and redo more of the rest of the part. Paste. Takes a bit of time. I don't want to do link it all, because you want to do it copy and paste, because you might want to take out sections, and if you link it all the way together, that doesn't work. It does not happen. Some of the videos that I do, I have the music or the beats linked together, so it's just one big loop. Not necessarily, but just one big piece. In this case, I want them separated. We're going to go back and go to this one, back to the beginning. Okay, don't forget to put this over there. Make sure that you have this part, make sure that the section that you're wanting to copy and paste is highlighted. Copy, paste. Yes, there's a shortcut. Okay, so now this is the next part. What we're going to do next is we're going to edit out sections just to create more volume. Like a painting also has layers. Music also has layers. So you have to see this as putting the paint down in different sections and then taking out and adding in. It's exactly the same process if you're an artist, like I am too. So you're taking in and extracting and adding out, or moving around the paint, to make sure that the paint becomes kind of like a beautiful piece. But you cannot do that unless you kind of experiment a little bit. So this is part of the experimental phase, right? What's going to work? Okay, so it's busy right now. Okay, I think what we're going to do now, that's good. What we're going to do is we're going to add a bass. So let's add a bass. Let's make a bass sound. So I can create my own guitarist or bassist. Muted bass? I like that. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can. Okay, so that's going to go throughout. So let's try it out. I'm going to record this, okay? So we're going to, let's play it one last time. Wish I could go a little bit louder. Let's see. Not everybody plays the piano. So let's, should I do it? I should do it. Okay, let's hear it. I don't know, there might be a couple of, not too heavy. No, you can add one instrument at a time, one percussion instrument, because that's how I would do it. And at once, I would do separate sections once again. If you're going to do drums, since somebody had spoken about that, so I'm going to just use that sound. Let's put the volume up for that for now. So now, I don't think the front was very good, so we're going to take the front part out, and we're going to, let's see if that makes a difference, and then you've just created your own loop by doing this. So then what you do, and you're going to, you created a, that's how a loop is created. You can create a loop with one single sound. So what we're going to do is we're now going to use this as a copy and paste method. Edit track, copy. We're going to go through this throughout. Make sure you do Okay, and then it just copy and paste it. I might have to adjust where it comes in, but let's check it out. Let's see what we've done here, okay? Okay, so that seems right. I didn't have to move that. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste throughout the whole thing, okay? Paste, paste. Okay, so yeah, you can make your own beats if you really want to do that. I use a keyboard. You can do it with the drum set. You can do it with the iPad. Since I'm accustomed to making noises and sounds with a piano or a keyboard, this is how I did it originally in 1998, is I would create individual parts and they would, oh, okay, that's finished. Okay, so now let's see what we have here. Okay, I can probably lower the volume. Okay, so I've literally just created a loop for myself. Let's see. Okay, so that's how a loop is made. Actually, all of these have become loops, right? See how I'm filling it up? So I'm not just doing the same old thing. What you have to understand is the process is that in order to create a piece, you need to add layers. And with the layers, you need to understand instrumental sounds or beats or whatever. And then you can start creating a detailed, in-depth version of a track. We are not ready to do the vocals yet. You can see how long this has taken so far. And individually, so a bass, a drum, and then a little bit more of drum beats on the snare. So everything can work together. You just need to know what you're doing. Okay, so as you can see, more layers. Don't get bored. There are many things you can do on here. You have to understand that production is all about layering, just like a painting. You have to layer the sections in order to get more in depth. Now, when I do watercolors, my watercolors are only detailed because I go in and refine section after section. It's not quite detailed, but it could get more in depth. But when you do something like this, you have to start with pencil, and then you have to erase certain sections when it's not correct. And there's just a whole bunch of things. Music is the same way. When you're producing a track doesn't mean that you're going to complete a piece in one shot. It literally means if you're going to do a refined piece, you're going to have to go back and refine it and go in and fix it up and adjust and alter and all that. So don't think that the journey of a composition is finished once you set it up and sort of put it on the song, on the computer. There is a process. The process takes a long time. So you guys, whoever's interested in production and composition, you have to decide if this is something you want to do, right? Or if you just wanted to learn an instrument. So I'm not just here to just teach people how to learn an instrument. I'm here to show a full background of composition, which is why I called it Compose Music with Cinta Margot, right? Which is my name. Composing doesn't just mean learning theory, like everybody's doing a learning theory channel. I don't want to do that. I want to do something a little less familiar. I mean, you're learning to produce songs, right? This is like, you usually go into a college or a high school to learn composition, but I'm giving you guys the process right here on YouTube. Anyway, please take a look at the other videos. I'm going to add them into the sections. I'm going to put the Amazon affiliates on hold for now because there are complications and I don't think anybody's purchasing anything. So for now, I'm going to just put it at a halt. If you guys are interested, I can send you guys a list of names of the songs, a list of names of the books that I recommend. I have all the books here that I wouldn't recommend a book that I have not used, basically, is what I'm saying. And I can show you the books, and then if you guys are interested in the books, I can send the links to you guys if you are interested. But for now, I'm putting that on hold. So that's just part of the layering that we're going to do. Arigatou gozaimashita. Please, if you have any questions on layering, okay, we've done layering today, more layers. So if you have questions on how layers are created with a keyboard, because I'm focusing on a keyboard, not the actual instruments, I could probably put those through a guitar into the MIDI through the cable, of course, and then adjust it on there. I don't use the guitars often. I do have them, but I don't use them. So keyboard for me is just easier because I learned this instrument ever since I was a kid. Like and subscribe if you're interested in more information on beats and stuff. I did do one on a portable beat machine, which I will link down over here, and then I added a bass. So I will speak to you guys in the next one. Matashita sayonara.